What's up, YouTube? Welcome to the Credit Plug channel, where we talk about how to build credit, how to establish relationships with banks and financial institutions, and most importantly, how to get you access to high limit credit funding. If you're new to our channel or if you've been checking out our content, make sure you smash that subscribe button as well as smash the like button. It really helps our content reach a wider audience, and we greatly appreciate the support. So for today's video, I wanted to share some major updates as it relates to the Apple Card. So as a lot of you guys know, Apple and Goldman Sachs teamed up a little less than 2 years ago to drop the Apple Card. And honestly, the Apple Card is one of my favorite credit cards, one of the few credit cards that actually makes it into the wallet. Aesthetically, it's very nice. It's made out of titanium. And I know there's been a lot of criticism about the rewards. Overall, you're getting 3% cash back on Apple products, 2% cash back on Apple Pay, and 1% on all others. But what I like most about the Apple Card is their application process. And I wish a lot of other credit card issuers would adopt the same approach. Now, the Apple Card is one of the rare credit cards that offers a solid pre-qualification. Usually, if you get pre-qualified, it's almost automatic. I've seen very few cases where people are getting pre-qualified and then ultimately getting denied. Now, what's best about the Apple Card application process is that they'll give you an offer. You could choose whether you want to accept it or deny it. Either way, it's not impacting your credit score. Now, if you do wind up going with the offer, then it would be a hard pull. Now, if you don't get pre-qualified for anything, then it's saving you an inquiry you otherwise would have taken on if you were applying to a credit card directly that didn't have a pre-qualification. So that's one of the great things that I like about the Apple Card, is that it does give you some choice. Now, one of the major questions that a lot of users have had since the Apple Card dropped is Apple going to allow you to add authorized users? So earlier this week, Apple released the Apple Card family. You can now add up to 6 users on your Apple Card. There's 2 different types of users. You have participants and you have a co-owner. So a participant is what you would think of as an authorized user, someone who has access to the account, but they're not legally responsible for the credit card debt. The other type of users you can add is what's called a co-owner. So a co-owner is sort of like a joint applicant. Now, the difference between an authorized user and a joint applicant is that a authorized user, again, is not legally responsible for the debt. A joint account holder is legally responsible for the debt. So the joint account holder usually has to undergo underwriting as well. Now, in order to be added as a joint account holder, you have to be at least 18 years or older. Now, to be added as a participant, you only have to be 13 years of age or older. So, and I think one of the ways Apple is marketing this is, let's say you have teenage children, you want to help them build credit, and giving them access to your card, you can set spend limits and, teach them about financial responsibility. So I think it's a great way for you to help your children build credit. The way the co-owner works is that you have to invite someone to be a co-owner on your account. So what happens is you send them an invitation, they apply for the Apple Card, they get approved for whatever amount, but then the limits get merged together. So whatever they get approved for, as well as your existing limit, they get merged together. So this is a way to get access to a higher limit. So you and the co-owner and any participants who are on that account are all going to be building credit. Now, here's one of the distinctions between the co-owner and the participant. So a co-owner or a joint account holder is a primary account. So in terms of credit, the joint account holder or the co-owner is going to be weighted as a primary account. So it's not an authorized user. So that's one of the major differences. Another thing about a co-owner is that even though you can get added as a co-owner, it's harder to get removed from it, because essentially the financial institution now has 2 people on the hook for that credit card debt. With the authorized user, it's easier to get added or removed. Let's say the utilization went up and you didn't want to have that reported on your credit. As an authorized user, it's much easier to get removed from the account. But with a joint account holder or a co-owner, you are legally responsible for the purchases on that credit card. One other thing I wanted to clarify is that let's say you have an Android or Samsung or any other type of carrier, you can still apply for the Apple Card. All you got to do is create an Apple ID. It's completely free. Once you create an Apple ID, you can apply for the Apple Card. So just because you don't have an iPhone or an iPad doesn't mean that you can't apply for the Apple Card. I highly recommend the Apple Card. You can get a soft pull pre-qualification, and usually the offer is pretty solid. Anyways, that's all I wanted to share in today's video. Let me know your comments and questions down below. What do you guys think about Apple now allowing you to add up to 6 users on your account? Until next time, y'all take it easy, and we'll talk to you soon. Peace.